Have you ever seen the stars at night? No lights on, so they shine so bright. Have you ever seen a shooting star? Thought it was a UFO, later found that it was ours. Have you ever been up all hours of the night, accumulating knowledge, spiritual heights, reading emerald tablets, enter into the fabric of space-time? Man, it came me to take mine. You ever been the one in your circle, trying to put your people on? Everybody hurtful, everyone stuck with a vision that's red, and they can't understand how your vision's so purple. You're crazy, it's all up in your head, cause they caught up in that rat race, always on that workflow. Have you ever had a negative balance with overdraft fees? Literally broke, so you fall to your knees thinking, how the fuck am I going to survive? No money, no job. Notice how the system's designed to kick you.
Hey everyone, it's Adam from BZL Media, and today we are interviewing
Justin Cinquemani.
So Justin, I know you're a painter. What got you into painting?
What got me into painting? I've always been an artist. Like since I was a little kid, I used to draw like cartoon characters. I started drawing like Dragon Ball Z. This is how I started, like with the figures. I'd do like Dragon Ball Z or like different superheroes and stuff like that. But then once I got older, I got into abstracts and stuff, and it was more of it could be like a healing experience, because you're bringing out your emotion instead of having to do because you got images, and then you got that's like a pure ether kind of form almost, you're pulling in information from different realms of existence that wasn't there before. You know what I mean? So that you put it all in. It's hard to explain. You know what I mean?
Okay,
but
that's cool though.
But yeah, it's more as far as wanting to pursue it as a career, that was more recently, over the past 5 years, or so.
Okay. So when do you think you realized that you first had that ability to, as you say, connect and express those energies from other dimensions and show that in your art?
I couldn't tell you if that's really what it is, but that's what it kind of seems like, because it's the paintbrush is kind of going on its own at that point, and you're building off of the abstract. You get what I'm saying? You're going off of, it's just instinct almost,
okay,
when it comes to abstract art.
Right.
You know.
Okay. So other than painting, what kind of other mediums do you create art through?
I do polymer clay. I like to do. I've been starting to do carvings and stuff.
Nice.
I want to make stuff that possibly would be around thousands of years after I'm here. I think would be pretty cool. You know what I mean? Have people 1,000 years down the line finding some kind of artifact and stuff that I had created would be kind of interesting. I don't know.
Most definitely.
That's kind of cool to think about. Today, these days, when when they're excavating and doing archaeological digs, and they find artifacts. And that's how we learn about the past and stuff.
So, what would you say is your main inspiration for being creative? What happens to you, or what's the main thing that drives that creative inspiration?
Just wanting to be you. Everybody has a lot of energy. You know what I mean? You want to be able to express yourself. A lot of things inspire me, nature. The things around me inspire me. There's inspiration everywhere around you. Everything's creation. You can see. I could look at a flower and be inspired by it, for years.
Nice. One thing I'm curious of is, what do you want people to take away after seeing your art?
Maybe even a different way of maybe they could see the world completely differently after a piece of art. Sometimes your brain's always constantly changing, and the chemicals in your mind and your brain that create thoughts and I mean, just seeing the world in a different way would be, because we all have different perception. We, uh, we all see the world in different ways, and like art, that's why art is beautiful, because it's like everybody has their own unique way of expressing their soul. You know.
Very true. What would you say is your favorite time of day to create? What when are you most inspired or most creative? Would you say?
Dude, I'm all over the place with it. Like most people, they have like a specific time, but like, dude, I'll wake up at 8 a.m. and start creating. It'll be like midway through the afternoon. I'll be creating. Nighttime, I end up getting into the most idea or like inspiration in the nighttime for some reason. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it's because you're tired and you get into like a dream, like the dreamy like chemicals start kicking in before you get too tired to fall asleep or something.
Right. For sure.
Yeah.
So what would you say is unique about you or your art style or your approach to abstract art or just your techniques or anything? What would you say is that makes you stand out?
Well, I never like listen to like stay inside the lines, you know what I mean? Of course, like yeah, I can color and stay inside the lines, but like it's like a meaning of speech or something almost, or like a figure of speech, like sticking inside the lines. Like I feel like I don't there's no boundary to like my style. It's like I don't have like I'm not like going by what like a teacher told me or you know what I mean? It's all self-grown like grassroots. I'm not coming out of a college. I don't have a college degree in the arts. So like I have my own like chaotic like forms and stuff. Like I do my own form, or like you can I can have like a teacher sit down and tell me how to shade something, you know what I mean? But like it's not gonna be my art unless I'm doing it the way I want. Or I guess I'm not going by the books when it comes to doing art. I think that's very limited for people, and sometimes it makes people think like, well, I can't do art because they're not doing it correctly, or that it doesn't make sense to me. Like, oh, you're not doing it right. Like, you're not drawing a line the way that the academics told you to do it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's fair. Also, it also isn't fair where someone goes to college for an art degree, and once they get out of school and they can't find a job. Like, I don't think it's like anybody who tells you that you can't do something, even if it's like, just because you didn't go to college or something, like I don't think that should be a fear of someone to express themselves and make art, or even try to chase it as a career. There's a lot of very successful people out there that never went to college.
That's very true.
Like networking can get you places that a college degree never will. Most of the time.
That's very true.
Justin's gonna show us a few of his favorite paintings that he's done and kind of give us a deeper story behind it. So tell us about this one, Justin.
See, this one, it's kind of got like ancient, like it's like an abstract, but it also looks kind of like a landscape sort of. But it's got this like ancient, like primordial, like vibe to it. Like I was talking about earlier during the interview, like you're getting like information that from the ethers or from somewhere else, other than yourself. Even though yes, it is yourself, but it's like primordial energies and something I can't even explain here right now in the interview. But you get the gist, like some form of messages and stuff from the other world, possibly, or Yeah, this one's strange because my ex-girlfriend, well, we just recently broke up, but anyways, besides that, a few days before I had met her, I painted this painting, and it's like almost the exact same like image. Like it was a couple days prior from meeting her. I never met this person in my life, and I basically had painted her and then met her a few days later. I just thought that was kind of an interesting thing to talk about because it blew my mind. It blew her mind when she seen the painting. You know, she came to my house, she seen the painting. I'm like, I literally just painted that a couple days ago, and then I met you. And I don't know if you guys believe in like paranormal stuff or stuff like that, but
Yeah, kind of. Any others you want to tell us a little bit more about? Okay.
It's like a black and white set that I did, and they're like very like trippy, psychedelic. It's like cubism mixed with like optical illusions and stuff. Well, anyways, I made a whole entire set, and they're like some of my favorite pieces. I'm not gonna say what place and run people's names into the ground or anything, but I had gotten 3 pieces from this set stolen, like straight ripped off right from the venue that I was at. Like who steals art? You know what I mean? Who steals someone's like not only just like it's part of my livelihood, and it's you know, it's like my pride and joy. It's like you know, my passions and stuff. Who steals like original artwork from someone? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's weird to me. It's like weird. I just thought that was like interesting because like how many times do you think, or I mean, I'm sure it happens all the time, but like original artwork like that just like stolen from like missing from the venue. It's weird, man.
Oh yeah.
Then we got Halloween. Like I'll do like some like spookier stuff during Halloween. I try to get like 2 weeks in Halloween where I just consecutively put out like, so people are like looking for the next like Halloween piece. You know what I mean? But like all through October, I knock out like spooky stuff and spooky images. I do like custom commission work. Like if anybody ever wanted custom pieces and stuff, I'm really good at like putting the images that people describe down, like something that they couldn't like put down on like a piece of paper. If they like describe it, I'm pretty good at doing that, like custom work for people. I get a lot of custom orders.
One more question for you: where, if people want to support you, either buy some of your art or just go support you or give you a share or follow, where can they find you?
I right on Facebook. The Art of Justin Cinquemani on Facebook, or Instagram. Just my name on Instagram, you'll be able to find me, Justin Cinquemani. JustinCinquemani.
Awesome,
Yeah, if you find me on Instagram or Facebook, I always have live underground events that I'm posting that I go to, and we're planning to do like different events through the summer. We have me and a couple friends are doing like stuff for mental health awareness, and you know, that's another thing that art helps is it's therapy. It can be a therapy for addiction and mental, like different mental states. How you can use it as you can use art as a, what's that word I'm looking for, a way to heal,
An outlet.
yeah, an outlet to get those emotions out instead of like turning back to drugs, or you know, just, you know, create a community, like create events that people can like all gather for, and for a good cause.
Thanks a lot. All right, that was cool.